Collision Centers, Bean Insurance, People's National Bank, State Farm Agent Tony Welt, SSM Health, Culver's of Mount Vernon, Hannigan and McGovern, Huey and Newell Funeral Homes, Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC, and the Hall Insurance Group. We take you to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams basketball starts now.
One final time this Thanksgiving week. It's the Mount Vernon Rams on the road tonight in Springfield. We hope you enjoyed the Thanksgiving holiday as you join us now for Mount Vernon Rams basketball here on 94.1 FM or worldwide on the Section618.com app. This is your Landers Toy and Collision Center's pregame show. Off to an early start tonight as the Mount Vernon Rams set to play at the top of the hour here against the Taylorville Tornadoes. We have plenty to talk about, plenty to discuss, and we'll do that when we come back on this Landers Toy and Collision Center's pregame show. But first, a quick break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving the listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Bean Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
When you think about planning for tomorrow, it may seem overwhelming. At Country Financial, we have a suggestion. Don't get overwhelmed, get started. Because when it comes to solving the big challenges of tomorrow, you can start with simple steps today. With personalized insurance and financial services that can have a big impact on your family's future. Country Financial. When you're ready to start, we're ready to help. I'm Country Financial Representative Josh Finley. Please visit my office at Historic 1004 Main Street, Mount Vernon, or call 242-4024.
One more reason Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin?
Hi, welcome to Culver's.
Just take it from our team member, Sarah.
When you order a Culver's Butterburger, you're never just a customer. You're a guest in our home. See, where we come from, people do right by each other. It's why we cook each Butterburger to order just for you, right down to getting the perfect sear on the beef. It's delicious. That extra care may be a small town thing, but it's big time important to us.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to
This
Delicious.
is Carmen Huey Dykeman of Huey and Newell Funeral Homes.
And this is Marty Mills.
We know that the weeks between Thanksgiving and the New Year can be joyful but stressful. While these times are enjoyed with the warmth of your families, it can be very difficult for those that have experienced a loss. This is a time to reflect and remember the wonderful memories we have shared with our loved ones.
And let us keep in our hearts and minds all the men and women who are currently serving in our military, especially those who are unable to be with family and friends this holiday season. May all our prayers and thoughts continue to be with them and their families.
Need work but not finding anything requiring skill or experience?
Yeah, I need a job where I can continue to grow, not start over flipping burgers.
Do you like working with your hands?
Yes.
Have you managed a team or operations before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you're exactly who we're looking for. Walgreens Distribution Center is hosting Walk-In Wednesdays from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. every Wednesday. Meet directly with HR to apply and interview. Offers will be made to qualified candidates on spot. Walgreens promotes and supports a drug-free work.
Listen up, Ram Nation. Winning is in your blood, whether on the court, field, or in the classroom. You never settle for less than the best. When it comes to taking your game to the next level, consider Lake College. With over 100 programs, NJCAA sanctioned athletics, affordable tuition, and small class sizes, you know you will be getting a win with high-quality education. Whether you want to build skills and join the workforce or go to a 4-year college at a fraction of the price, RLC is the obvious choice to accomplish your goals. Visit rlc.edu. Lake College. Your journey starts here.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
Back in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for the Mount Vernon Rams and Taylorville Tornadoes here this afternoon as the Rams call it quits with the Stovetop Stuffing Classic here in 2022. And it's been an interesting classic indeed. In fact, The Triad Knights have come out of nowhere, 3-0 on the season, playing for the title tonight. If they can knock off Springfield, if Springfield can beat Triad and the Rams get a win here, it does set up an interesting dynamic. No, never mind. I wrote down the Rams record wrong. Wishful thinking on my part. Doesn't matter. Anyway, that's the championship
in
game.
The driver's seat, to
yes.
say the least.
If Springfield wins that one, then it becomes a bird of a different feather. They're both 2-1. It's head-to-head at that point. Ignore Hugo at this point.
Well, there's a lot of tournaments, and there's a lot of different scenarios. I've seen them go down. I listened to Jake and Mike break down the Nashville girls.
Holy cow.
They had the pen to the paper. They were breaking down. They did a very good job. Their math was right on. I remember you having to do this in football, breaking down an interesting tiebreaker. But at the end of the day, the main thing of these tournaments is seeing your team play different styles and hopefully get better from the beginning of the week to the end. I believe that's been the case for the Mount Vernon Rams. They've gotten better every night this week, I believe.
Oh, they have. And the tournament did not start out well for the Rams on the road to Granite City on Monday. They lost 59-45. They welcomed Triad on Tuesday, 55-48 the final on that one. They fall to 0-2 when they lose to Triad. But they rebound nicely. Wednesday night got a nice win over Springfield here in a true road game. They won that 51-30 convincingly. It was a case where Coach Crum in Springfield, he ended up bitching his starters with about 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Didn't feel like he was getting what he needed out of them. Sent them to the bench and was going to bring them back and said, you know what, they weren't in a position to come back and do anything for me, and just left them on the bench. And obviously they learned a valuable lesson. They responded with a nice win last night over Granite City, 50-41. And so really for them, a tough loss to the Rams in their locker room, but for the Rams, it's a big win for them. And now you play a Taylorville team struggling in the tournament. They're 0-3 and have not beaten a soul. And something just might be a running clock, just like the football game, but you never know. It's been a 2-day layoff with the Thanksgiving holiday. No game last night as the Rams were idle, so anything can happen on a night like this.
Certainly Taylorville, what stands out to them is they're smaller than Mount Vernon. They'll only start one guy over 6 feet tall. They've really had trouble scoring through their 3 games. They're averaging about 35 points a game. So, they're probably going to live by the 3, die by the 3, as we were talking to one of their radio guys here. Be up to Mount Vernon to defend the perimeter.
Boy, it certainly will. We have plenty to talk about on this Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888 Landers. And they have more team members to serve you as they welcome the Welch Collision Center team to the fold. At Landers Towing and Collision Centers, Mount Vernon and Salem. Again, 1-888-LANDERS, 1-888 Landers. Take our second break of the night. When we come back, we'll talk more about things going on with teams in the South 7 in their tournaments this week, as well as get you caught up with the Lady Rams' progress over at Nashville. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Need work but not finding anything requiring skill or experience?
Yeah, I need a job where I can continue to grow, not start over flipping burgers.
Do you like working with your hands?
Yes.
Have you managed a team or operations before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you're exactly who we're looking for. Walgreens Distribution Center is hosting Walk-In Wednesdays from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. every Wednesday. Meet directly with HR to apply and interview. Offers will be made to qualified candidates on spot. Walgreens promotes and supports a drug-free work.
Back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX.
94.1 FM. We're live streaming video tonight on the Section618.com app. We appreciate the hospitality of everybody here at Springfield High School throughout the week. Well, the 2 trips that we've made. Again, this is a tournament. It's unique, the Stovetop Stuffing Classic. You host a game, you go on the road for a game, and then the host never travels. They're at home the entire week, and we've had 2 in Springfield now. Just the hospitality, the friendliness, the staff. Absolutely incredible. We appreciate everything that they've done for us, setting up tables, friendly banter, food recommendations, all of the above. And I certainly have appreciated them this week and everything that they've done for us. But that said, these tournaments have provided interesting results across the region, especially for some of the South 7 schools. And 5th place today at Roxana went to the Carbondale Terriers. They beat Jerseyville 55-46. Central Orphans playing for a title tonight at Roxana against a team whom I've already forgotten. The Gateway Legacy, Christian, maybe?
Correct, out of St. Louis, I believe.
But then a shocker coming out of the Muscuda Is it the Scuda Westland tournament?
Yeah, they went to a small school division, a large school division, and then today being championship day, they cross over. So right now, Marion's in a battle with Westland, and they were losing 33-30 after 3 the last I
Finals,
saw.
Westland 50, Marion 43, and so the Wildcats stumble today in action as well. And then you have Cahokia playing at the Eaton Thanksgiving tournament, I believe, up in the Lincoln area.
Yeah, Cahokia went 0-3, and they really weren't competitive. Althoff went 1-2. Their win was over Cahokia, which I believe they count that as one of their conference games. You're kind of seeing that some of these tournaments, they don't have enough teams. So Althoff went 1-2. They lost to Lincoln last night by about 20.
Well, and then you take a look around the conference. Centralia Orphans playing for that title over there at Roxana, and no, maybe not a true test for the Orphans, but with Kobe Wilmoth having transferred to O'Fallon, they certainly look no worse for wear.
Well, they're usually guard-oriented, which this year will be no different. They got Harlan back. Daryl Jones really filled in last year when Harlan went down. But however, they've got a post presence. I listened to their game last night. His last name, I believe it's Dustin Collins is his name, plays back to the basket, which is something Coach Lee Bennett hasn't had a lot of over the years. So just what you need, Centralia just reloading as usual.
And that's an Orphan team the Rams will see on Friday night. That's where we're taking this trip around the South 7 Conference. The Rams and Orphans on Friday. Shagnon Gymnasium, traditional 6 o'clock JV start. We'll have it for you right here on 94.1 FM, or you can watch it live here on the Section 618 app, WMIXsports.com, while that's still a thing, or find WMIX Sports on YouTube if you want to watch it on your smart TV or Roku, Chromecast, or Fire TV themed device.
Plenty of options.
Plenty of options to access our broadcast. Of course, we're all over social media at WMIX Sports. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we'll talk more about this one. We promise. The Mount Vernon Rams and Taylorville Tornadoes. Bit of an extended pregame here from Springfield High School. Lady Rams right now should be a pregame on AM 940 and 96.5 FM. They play the Benton Rangerettes in the 5th place game of the Nashville tournament. We'll talk about that one, too, coming up on this Landers Collision Center's pregame, as well as get you your Munkin Toyota keys to the game. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Hey, Ram Nation, let's talk about winning. It's what you do. Whether on the court, field, or in a classroom, you never settle for less than your best. To get a big win in your next step of education, consider Renlake College. With over 100 programs, NJCAA sanctioned athletics, affordable tuition, and small class sizes, you know you'll be getting a win with high-quality education. You could join the workforce with the skills you'll learn with a certificate or degree, or go to a 4-year college at fraction of the price. Visit rlc.edu. Renlake College. Your journey starts here.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com.
One more reason Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin?
Hi, welcome to Culver's.
Just take it from our team member, Sarah.
When you order a Culver's Butterburger, you're never just a customer. You're a guest in our home. See, where we come from, people do right by each other. It's why we cook each Butterburger to order just for you, right down to getting the perfect sear on the beef. It's delicious. That extra care may be a small town thing, but it's big time important to us.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
People's National Bank has 2 great CD specials for you. A 9-month CD at 2% APY and a 15-month CD at 2.5% APY. Come in today to take advantage of this limited time offer. Stop by any People's National Bank location and open a 9-month CD at 2% APY or a 15-month CD at 2.5% APY today. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Annual percentage yield accurate as of September 27th, 2022. $500 to open and obtain APY.
Watch the Rams in stunning high definition via the Section 618 app, powered by Renlake College.
94.1 FM, we're live on the Section618.com app here tonight from Springfield, in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth, as we continue your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Rams basketball tonight against the Taylorville Tornadoes. We owe keys to the game, sponsored by Munkin Toyota, MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com, to view their ever-expanding inventory online, MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com. Keys for a Mount Vernon win tonight.
All right, perimeter defense with this small Taylorville team. I think their best chance to win will be bombs away from the outside. Mount Vernon's going to have to guard the three-point line. Another key, I think Mount Vernon will want to get after these guards with their ball pressure, which seems to be the style of play that's going to be the most successful for Mount Vernon this year. And number 3, these Mount Vernon shooters, I think Taylorville will dare Mount Vernon to beat them from the outside. They will key on Nesbitt, may even play a lot of zone. I'd like to see Adams, McClure, and even Kerry Richardson get a little confidence, get a little good feelings going into South 7 conference play next week.
Munkin Toyota Mount Vernon sponsors our keys to the game, and peace of mind comes standard at Munkin Toyota with Toyota Care. You're covered with maintenance and roadside assistance for 2 years or 25,000 miles. Or ask about longer protection with Toyota Care Plus. Find out more at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. It's the Rams and Tornadoes coming up, and obviously a big one for the Rams because you're the prohibitive favorite in this one. Taylorville 0-3, and maybe not the talent that they would normally have athletically in this, maybe in this senior class, but it's a Taylorville team coached by Ryan Brown. He spent a few years at Mount Zion before getting the job following Kerry McVickers, who was the legendary girls coach at Taylorville. Follows him on the boys' side and has an over 500 record for his career for a program that hasn't always been more than an afterthought at times at Taylorville.
Yeah, he's done a good job. And he's 116-93 at Taylorville, and they play in the Apollo. They've probably been a mid-pack team, I'd say, through the years. This year, we've seen in football, they may just be going through a little bit of a down cycle. He said this is by far the smallest team he's ever had in his coaching career. But for Mount Vernon, after starting the week 0-2, people were a little bit down on him, especially Monday night just didn't play well. Tuesday, tough shooting in the second half. But to be looking at possibly 2-2, especially after that good win over Springfield on third night and 3 games and 3 nights to boot Wednesday night. So to come out 2-2, I think Coach Holloway would take that.
Oh, without a doubt. We'll talk more about that here. Landers Collision Centers, Mount Vernon and Salem. Don't forget them for heavy truck and camper repairs. Call 1-888-LANDERS for all your heavy-duty truck repair and camper repair needs. They offer 24-hour emergency services and towing for all vehicles on the road. That's 1-888-LANDERS. As we continue on this Landers Collision Centers extended pregame show tonight from Springfield, the Rams and Taylorville coming up in a few minutes. We'll have the national anthem at about 2:30, as a matter of fact, before we get started with your Hall Insurance Group starting lineups. Still to come on this Landers Collision Centers pregame. Hank Evans alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Jimmy Neptune back at the Mount Vernon studio. Jeff Crow taking care of the video angles tonight for the Section 618.com app. But the Rams, again, a favorite tonight. We talked about some of the reasons why over this Taylorville team, and we talked about their record and possibly coming out of here 2-2 and being excited for that. And we've seen Ram teams just absolutely get off to fledgling difficult starts in the Thanksgiving tournaments, and they're fine once they get into the midseason form. And some people would rather have wins to start, forgetting that the wins in March are the ones you want. Yeah. And getting to March is something you want. But for this Ram team, obviously you've lost a Division I talent. You've lost some senior leadership. You've lost a lot. So now trying to find that nucleus, of course, with Navante Nesbitt leading the way, and those surrounding pieces and that secondary scoring and where that's going to come from. And I feel like on Wednesday night, the Rams got a better look at where that secondary scoring exists.
And they're introducing a whole new style of play. So they've changed everything from last year. They're going more up-tempo, trying to trap the guards, trying to use defense to create offense. And it takes a little while, and I think there was major steps made Tuesday into Wednesday. They found a style of play they can win with, and with their deep bench. I mean, I watched the second half Wednesday. They sub 3 at a time, 4 at a time, almost line changes. They can wear teams down once you get it late third quarter into the fourth quarter.
We'll certainly see, as it's the 1-minute warning before the national anthem here in Springfield. The Rams and Taylorville Tornadoes coming at you on 94.1 FM. You can watch live on the Section618.com app tonight. Again, we appreciate everybody here at Springfield High School, District 186, for helping us out, helping us get what we need to be able to stream the games, live stream with video this week, and could not have done it without the help up here. And Joby Crum has been instrumental help. He's the coach of the Senators. I always mess up the mascots up here. Yeah. But I just appreciate everybody and certainly could not do it without them. We'll take our final break, come back, get you those Hall Insurance Group starting lineups. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
It's truck time here at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. Chris Wilson here. If you've ever wondered what you'd look like behind the wheel of a brand new Tacoma or Tundra, I'm here to tell you we can make it happen. Not only are these trucks dependable, they are sharp. We've got 60 months, 4.29% APR for qualified buyers. And with interest rates these days, you know that won't last long. The Tacoma and Tundra are both loaded with features you won't find on any other truck models. Come check them out at Munkin Toyota and tell them Chris sent you.
Stop searching for your own insurance. You have too much on your plate. Just one call to Hall Insurance, and they'll find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it's home, auto, renters, boat, motorcycle, your business, whatever you need coverage on, they'll do the work for you. Then call you back with a quote, most times in the same day. Call 618-244-7500 or visit hallinsgroup.com. Hall Insurance Group, your independent insurance agency in Mount Vernon. hallinsgroup.com.
Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. At Landers Towing and Collision, we think that building a winning team is essential to providing our customers with the best service possible. Some of the products we have to offer include pre- and post-repair scanning for a clean bill of health, unibody and structural repair measuring, frame measuring and repair, and ADAS calibrations. ADAS is a network of sensors, cameras, modules, and programming that assist in driving and parking functions. Choosing the correct team to repair your vehicle that has evolved alongside this technology is essential for a safe and quality repair. That's why we have spent countless hours providing our technicians with the highest level of training the industry has to offer. ICAR Gold Class Certified Collision Repair Training. We would like to welcome our newest members to the team, the Welch Collision Center family. Now with more locations to serve you, big or small, we tow and fix them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.
Stovetop Stuffing Classic comes to a close tonight. It's the Mount Vernon Rams and Taylorville Tornadoes here on WMIX in the Section 618.com app. Let's meet the Hall Insurance Group starting lineups.
All right, first four, Taylorville. They come in 0-3. They'll go with four guards, a 5'8 senior, number 0, Miles Clayton. Another guard, a 5'9 senior. He'll wear number 3, Will Bischenauer. 5'10 junior guard, number 12, Jake McConnell. And another guard, 5'9 sophomore, 22, Drake Howard. And the lone guy over 6 foot, he's 6'3", wears number 15, Baron Odom. The head coach at Taylorville is Ryan Brown. For Mount Vernon, they'll go with the same 5 as they have the last 2 nights. It'll be 5'11 junior, number 5, Navante Nesbitt. 6 foot senior, 15, Colin McClure. A 6'1 senior, number 1, Kerry Richardson. And the bigger guys, 6'3 senior, number 3, Roland Adams. In the middle, 6'4 junior, number 50, R.J. King. The head coach of Mount Vernon is Tim Holloway.
Starting lines presented by Hall Insurance Group. Let Hall Insurance Group do the shopping for you. Log on to HallINSGroup.com. Call 618-244-7500. Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside as we're about to get underway. The tip will be controlled by Colin McClure and the Mount Vernon Rams. They'll step into the front court. Navante Nesbitt on the left-hand dribble. Going over toward that left wing where he has Roland Adams set up. He'll instead come to the near side, give to McClure. Now to Adams off the ball screen, looking back to the far sideline. 3 on the way for McClure is no good. Rattles off. Rebound to the Taylorville Tornadoes. They look to take it the other way.
Taylorville starts out 1-2-2 zone as we suspected.
7:34 left in the first. The action tonight driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Number 1 volume dealer in Southern Illinois. Howard off of the right wing, through to the sideline. Ball lodged between the iron and the glass, and so we have a foul. So none of that lodged basketball business going to matter, but I believe RJ jumped up to get it out.
Be a pushing foul on Nesbitt on that screen.
Foul is on the floor. It'll be the first on the Rams. 7:26 mark of the first. Left of the bucket on the inbound from the baseline. Quick feed into McConnell. He'll post up. Shot's no good. Rebound will be tipped away. Now it'll be Navante into the front court. Nesbitt trying to race to the bucket off the block. Right-hand shot no good. They'll go to the line to shoot 2 here. Bourret to the charity stripe for a couple.
Well, when he gets that rebound, he can take it one end to the other very quickly.
Inbound will come out of a box set. Off of the back, and an easy layup for Navante Nesbitt. Unbelievable. Well, I mean, it's believable for him. So it wasn't a free throw shooting set, so shut up,
Hugo. That's the old playground play.
2-0 Rams on top here in the early going. We'll make sure we have that replay here in just a moment. But right now, Taylorville in the front court looking to drive baseline. Nice spin.
That was a great
off
move.
of the baseline by Drake Howard. We were warned he's a player, and we're sided 2 here in the first. Rams have in the corner. That's Kerry Richardson. Bounce pass, short corner. Left-hand dribble from McClure. Going to drop it off Adams. He'll attack the basket, but fouled. And that'll be another inbound off of the baseline here for the Rams.
They called it on Adams on a push-off.
Oh, well, okay. .6:44 mark, first quarter, tied at 2. The Rams and the Taylorville Tornadoes. Trying to edit that video so we can get that replay for you. Left arc McConnell looks underneath, nothing there. 6:30 left, it'll be stolen away. Into the front court, easy pickings for Devontae Nesbitt, and he comes up with another highlight-worthy steal into a layup, and it's 4-2 Rams. Off of the left wing, bounce pass to the top. Bishwarmer with the basketball and a right-hand dribble, going to throw to the volleyball line for number 0, Miles Clayton. Off the sideline, going to get it quickly was Odom. Now back to the right wing for a 3 on the way. No good off the back of the iron for Bischenauer, and now it's saved. Off the left wing, a dribble drive, not there. They throw back outside to Odom, and the Tornadoes reset. This time a good head fake. Howard, he'll drive for the layup, and we're tied at 4. We're going to watch that one again of the Nesbitt steal into a layup. Just quickly took it the other way and got the layup, and that tied at the time gave the Rams a 4-2 lead. It's now 4-4. They kick into the corner. 3 on the way from Richardson, no good. Rebound on the trail man. That's going to be King to the bucket, up and in. 6-4. Rams on top here against Taylorville. 5:29 mark of the first. We'll look for our next Josh Finley Country Financial Ram of the week, and we have a foul deep in the backcourt, and this is going to be on Kerry Richardson.
Be the third team foul on Mount Vernon.
Contact Josh Finley today to ensure the future you're dreaming of and to protect what matters most. Country Financial agent in Mount Vernon. 6-4 score. Rams by 2 over Taylorville. 5:22 mark of the first, and the McConnell will bring it across the timeline. Dribbles in, got a dribble drive, but got a walk and a push.
Should have been a travel.
Rams traveled 2 hours and 10 minutes, and the Tornadoes probably traveled about 25, up 29. .6-4 Rams. Taylorville with the basketball off the inbound right at the bucket. It'll be a baseball toss near the timeline for Drake Howard. Working against Kerry Richardson. Up top of the key, stop dribble, maintained through to the outside. Here comes a left hand by McConnell, but they kick. 3 on the way for the Tornadoes. It's good. That'll give them the 7-6 lead as Baron Odom, the quarterback, knocks one down. That running clock game probably still very much burned in his memory and retinas. 7-6 Rams trailing. Answer on the way, McClure. No good for a Maids & Sons Plumbing three-pointer. The rebound will trickle around to the top. Picked up by Richardson. Dishes backdoor. King off the glass. Good. Rams back on top by 1, 8-7.
I think R.J. King down on the block, there's no one Taylorville has that can even remotely contain him.
Off of the far sideline. We'll have a dribble drive now. Off the glass, a foul as Miles Clayton was driving to the basket. 4:31 left in the first. It's 8-7, and we remind you that all the action tonight driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville, where buying a vehicle is simple, easy, and fun. As 4 of the 5 going to be replaced in the Mount Vernon lineup.
Looks like all 5.
Now I see some hair popping up from the scorer's table. It's a full line change for the Rams.
And I can tell you right now, Coach Holloway's not happy with the defense. He just told these guys, get after him.
Right now we're tied at 8. First free throw by Clayton is good. So it'll be Morrison, Timmons, Millsap, Price, and Pilson for the Rams. Still starters for the Tornadoes, tied at 8. They're looking for a 9-8 lead if he can knock down the second free throw with 4:31 remaining. It is on the way. Good. Nope, short. He was automatic, so I just figured that was going in. Got caught napping, and now the other way goes to Quentin Millsap. Well, a foul at the timeline, and that will actually be the second foul on the Tornadoes. Foul count, if you're wondering, is 5 on the Rams, now 2 on the Tornadoes. 4:24 left in this first quarter.
Taylorville switched to man with his second unit coming in.
So with 4:24 left in the first, the Rams will inbound. It's Cole Timmons in front of the scorer's table. Looks to the right, goes left into the backcourt for Millsap. They Quentin across the timeline. Right-hand dribble. Leaves it for Morrison coming off the wing. Stopped off the arc and now gives back to Timmons. Throwing to the top for Price. He looks left, has Millsap, 4:10 left in the first. Video streaming presented by Rend Lake College. We'll tell you more about their 100-degree and certificate programs throughout the night. Nice spin move into the paint. Millsap looking back door to Pilson. Out of bounds off the Tornadoes. It'll stay with the Rams. Rams in their away blacks tonight. White lettering and numerics trimmed in orange, while the Tornadoes are in their home whites with gold and purple trim. Mixed colors on the numbers versus the letters. As they try to throw to Pilson mid-post, had it stolen away. They're fighting for it in the paint. Jump ball favors the home team. It'll be Tornado basketball. 3:57 left in the first. It's a 8-8 ball game.
Second turnover by Mount Vernon. That's of the unforced variety.
3:54 left, first quarter, tied at 8. Clayton across, throwing to the right side. They're able to get to Bischenauer. Left up top, and they almost lost, but McConnell was able to get the save out of the corner. Now, throwing to the top for Bischenauer. At the elbow, throws at the short corner. Coming to get it was McConnell. Now to Howard, right volleyball line, 3:30 left in the first. We're still tied at 8. Rams trying to pick up the defensive intensity with a line change a moment ago. Now a feed to the elbow. McConnell thought about a give and go, got it back, and had his shot blocked from behind. Good job there by Morrison. Into the front court off of the rebound, looking to go up the right side. Nothing there. Going to have to come back near side for Millsap. He'll drive and kick. 3 on the way. Morrison is good. Big Mason Sons Plumbing three-pointer for Jacob Morrison. It puts the Rams on top for the first time in a minute. 11-8.
I like Morrison when he gets his feet set.
2:59 left in the first quarter. Look for some scores from around the area. We gave you a Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard in the pregame show. Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Look for him around town or that white State Farm Jeep. But they feed McConnell at the elbow. He kicks out. 3 on the way for the answer. No good from number 3, Bischenauer. Rebound Morrison into the front court for the Rams, looking for the interior game, and they will probably whistle a charge. It'll be a foul and a turnover. It'll be the 6th foul on the Rams. It puts the Tornadoes in the bonus the rest of this first half. I mean, thought about it and leaned in. That's going to be a charge more often than not.
When the offensive player initiates the contact, you're usually a charge.
2:38 left in the first. Rams have Pilson, Price, Millsap, Adams, and Nesbitt in the game. Taylorville looking for that perimeter ball movement, and it wasn't there as that one got tipped and it went out of bounds off of Vernon. It'll be Ram basketball length of the floor. 11-8 Mount Vernon, 2:30 left in the first. Feels like we're just underway on a lazy Saturday here in the capital city.
Looks like 1, 2, 2, 3/4 court, Taylorville.
Definitely friends and family attendance here this afternoon. Boo-Ray up top, looks to the right side for Adams. Off of the arc, ball fake, throws left for Millsap, trying to split the seam, kicks into the corner. Nice head fake, Nesbitt drives to the basket, shot up good. Easy lay-in for Devontae. He has 6 in the quarter, it's 13-8 Rams. Clayton with the basketball off a spin, going to give to Bischenauer. He'll throw back to the outside, but it traveled before all of that.
Rams have stepped up the defensive intensity.
Orthopedic Urgent Care now open. No appointment necessary. Walk in daily from 8 till 4 at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois.
McClure just checked back in for Millsap.
13-8 score. Rams by 5. It'll be Colin McClure to inbound as little brother Trevor looks on. He is as impressed as always. Off of the right corner, that's going to be Adams. Looking to the right wing for Nesbitt. Can't wait for his turn a year from now. Nesbitt now with it. Right-hand dribble between the legs. Off of the right volleyball sideline. Ooh, gets a nice screen there. Throws to the opposite way. They go into the corner for Price from McClure. Now they kick. Nesbitt going to dribble drive. Free throw line. Looked like he might have been trying to go to Pilson back door. Price got a hand in there. Rams tip it out of bounds. Turnover Mount Vernon. If you've been hurt on the job, call Hannigan and McGovern at 618-241-9251. It's experience you can count on, a reputation you can trust. Clayton across the timeline. Richardson will check back in a moment, phasing the starters back into the game. Deep right wing 3 on the way for Howard. No good. Rebound will be McConnell. Rams out rebounded again, and now lodged into the. They put some air in that basketball. That's lodged between the rim and the backboard.
That's twice.
And the guy, when your people who come in for rebounds aren't rebounding, you make some adjustments, and that's what Coach Holloway's going to do here. Puts R.J. King back in, so it's starters again for the Rams.
It's like Taylorville's going to pick up full court. Looks like man-to-man.
1:16 left in this first quarter.
I think they'll back off pretty quick here.
Well, Adams off of the wing, now to the right wing. He's going to set a ball screen even for Richardson. Drives into the free throw line. Ooh, a tipped basketball makes its way into the corner for McClure, and now the Rams will reset. Looking inside for King, not much there. It's going to be tipped away. King recovers. It'll be a jump ball, possession arrow. Belongs with the Rams.
think if King handles that pass, he's got a layup. But a lot of traffic.
So the Rams will inbound. Okay, I did have the possession right on the screen originally.
Be the 5th turnover on Mount Vernon.
I was doubting myself. 46 seconds left, first quarter. Rams by 5. It's 13-8. This is Drake Howard with it in the backcourt. Gives to McConnell. Across the timeline, right into the circle. Off of the sideline. Bischnauer comes to Howard for a long three. No good. Off of the iron, out of bounds. It'll belong with the Rams. Let's see that one again where our guy, Levante, goes off of a back and off of the inbound gets the easy bucket. There it was. Promised you that replay a moment ago. 26 seconds left. It is Bourret with the basketball in the backcourt. He'll cross the timeline at the circle. Deep left wing, Roland Adams with it. The Salem transfer. Going to throw to the right sideline for Kerry Richardson. Thought about a dribble drive, top of the key. Now looks back to the right wing. It'll be Adams coming around, able to give off to McClure, who hands off to Devontae Nesbitt. Now he'll try to drive. Off a spin. Ooh, pulls up on a runner. It's good. What a good look for Nesbitt. It's 15-8 Rams. Three-quarter court shot with seconds remaining is no good. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, the Mount Vernon Rams 15, Taylorville Tornadoes 8. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Need work but not finding anything requiring skill or experience?
Yeah, I need a job where I can continue to grow, not start over flipping burgers.
Do you like working with your hands?
Yes.
Have you managed a team or operations before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you're exactly who we're looking for. Walgreens Distribution Center is hosting walk-in Wednesdays from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. every Wednesday. Meet directly with HR to apply and interview. Offers will be made to qualified candidates on spot. Walgreens promotes and supports a drug-free work.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.
Second quarter we go in Springfield from the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth, as it is Ram basketball. To start the second quarter, they lead 15-8, three-possession lead as Nesbitt crosses the timeline, throws to the left wing here for McClure. They look to the elbow. Adams able to isolate R.J. King, who now has 6.
That was the old high-low we saw last year time and time again.
And now trying to split here is McConnell, and he went like a hot knife through butter. Drake McConnell gets his first points of the night, cuts it to 17-10.
It's a defensive breakdown. King's got to be a little better.
3 on the way, no good by Will Turvey, and up top we'll have a rebound and a foul. Should be 1-and-1 time if it's against the Rams.
Be the second foul on Richardson. Mount Vernon 7-10 shooting first quarter. Taylorville 3 of 11. Too many turnovers for Mount Vernon. Only thing keeping this game reasonably close.
Streaming presented by Ren Lake College with an affordable close-to-home education, NJCAA-sanctioned sports, and over 25 different clubs to join. Ren Lake College offers everything you could want and then some. Visit rlc.edu. Your journey starts here. 1-and-1. First free throw is good by the shooter, Will Turvey. He'll have another. Make it 17-11, 7:27 mark of the second. We'll have your Walgreens Distribution Center halftime coming up at the break. But before that, we see another Turvey free toss, and this one's good. It's 17-12. Tornadoes back within 5. Nesbitt lobs to the right elbow for King. Looking to go back to the outside for Adams. Has Timmons in the far corner. He'll come get it at the arc. Back to Adams. 17-12, Rams on top here against the Tornadoes. Now a throw to the circle. Nesbitt with it, steps, nope. With the left-hander, he'll back it up. Throws to Adams, sets a screen. Now goes back to the right wing for McClure. Collin, a left-hander, but looking to go backdoor for King. This one will plinko around, picked up by the Tornadoes. That's Miles Clayton. Into the front court off of the turnover. They play quickly, almost lose. Bischnauer looking for McConnell. Thought about the three, thought about it, throws back to the right wing, Bischnauer, and now he'll leave it. Clayton, right-hand dribble. Lost out of bounds as it was pocket picked, and last touch by the Tornadoes. Big turnover by Taylorville. This one's sloppy.
Yeah.
No rhythm.
6 turnover by Mount Vernon here at the offensive end. They're trying to make passes they don't really need to make here. They can score. They're more athletic, more talented.
Nesbitt going to try to drive from up top. May have got away with a push-off. He'll find Timmons, who's blocked on his way to the basket, and Cole will go to the line to shoot a couple. At least according to my knowledge of the rules of basketball. We've seen stranger things happen.
I think you're right.
So Timmons will shoot a couple here and try to extend this Ram lead. Currently 17-12 with 6:28 left in the half. First one short, he'll get another. Back at it Monday night, Lady Rams basketball. They're currently going at it right now against Benton on AM 940, 96.5 FM. But the Lady Rams welcome the Lady Foxes, a game that they lost at Hamco last year. They probably would have won at home. Well, it'll be home Monday night. We'll have it for you right here.
I'm kind of looking forward to that one. Those are two teams that match up pretty good. And it was an interesting game down there last year, let's just say that.
Timmons made the second. It stretches it to 18-12, but then Taylorville again plays quickly, and we're going to have officials will get together and make the call. It'll stay with Taylorville. It looked like it was last touched by the Tornadoes, but one official overruled another, and it'll stay Taylorville basketball. The one that was on top of it went one way, and then the trail official overruled him. The one without the eyes on the basketball.
I thought it was a pretty easy call, but
they have Howard up top, thought about the three. Slide pass coming is on a cut to the basket. It'll be out of bounds. That time last touch by the Tornadoes. It looks like we're going to have a timeout here. No? Well, sub into the ballgame.
Taylorville going to try to trap. I don't think that's going to work well.
Nesbitt and McClure in the backcourt. Now Millsap will come for some mutual aid. Throwing across the timeline to Nesbitt. He'll kick into the corner. Roland Adams wants a three. Good. Mason Sons Plumbing three-pointer for Roland Adams. His first bucket of the night. Rams lead is 9. Their largest now, 21-12.
Got his feet set there in the corner. Look good.
Deep three on the way. Bischnauer. It's good. It's that shot you don't want anybody or their brother taking until it goes in, and that's what happened there on the Mason Sons Plumbing three. It cuts it to 6, 21-15, and now an SSM Health timeout taken by Taylorville. SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home in the King City.
Not sure Bischnauer from 25 feet was in the scouting report. You just got to tip your hat on that one. Ill-advised shot, but it went in.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's the one you don't want anybody taking, and unless it goes in. I mean, there's some people over the annals of time, I'm sure that there would have been green lighted, but more often than not, that's not going to be the case. As we're live from the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth tonight. Let's see. We'll get you a Lady Rams update when we can. We know Marion fell to Westglen today, 50-43, I believe the final there. Carbondale beat Jersey by about 5 or 6. Scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilch, your local State Farm agent. Having a local agent matters for your insurance. His State Farm team is ready to help. So 21-15 now the score. Rams up 6 with 5:40 to go. We're in quarter number 2. This is a quarter where they shined on Wednesday night. Shown. Anyhow, 3 on the way, Adams. It's no good off of the iron, but it's recovered on the left wing now by Nesbitt. Mid-post feed, and now turns into a back door. Adams to Price. Price over to the defender. It's no good. Fighting for the rebound. It'll Plinko, and it'll go to Nesbitt. Puts him a left-handed shot, and Bouret fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple. For real this time, I believe. Contact Josh Finley at Country Financial. Talk about how he can help ensure the future you're dreaming of as we look for that next Josh Finley Country Financial Ram of the Week. It's Justice Malone. Just haven't had a chance to get the basketball picture of Justice so we can post the fancy graphic, but that is your Josh Finley Country Financial Ram of the Week.
She started off on fire. She had 27 again this morning, which she's got to be averaging mid-20s.
First free throw, good. Second one, no good. Nesbitt will curl around and get his own rebound. That shouldn't be possible as he makes 1 of 2. Throws off to Adams. He'll get a runner and block from behind, and they call the charge. Got hammered from behind, but yet it's a charge.
The second on Adams.
The guy was set, but he was pushed from behind. If anything, it should be offsetting penalties and replay the down, but this is not the proper sport. Unbelievable. Congratulations. You were pushed. You went into a guy who took the charge from a guy that hammered you from behind, which is the only reason there was contact. Seems like to me that should be an advantage gain sort of call.
I agree, but I'm always looking through orange-colored glasses.
I don't require corrective lenses. 4:53 left in the quarter. Taylorville will turn it over, but the Rams give it right back across the timeline. And now it'll be Clayton looking for the lob into the corner where there's 2 Tornadoes fighting for it. And somehow it ends up last touched by Devontae Nesbitt. That's just bad luck.
Not much flow to the game, is there, Chris?
Certainly is not, as we're in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. 22-15, Rams by 7. Our largest lead's 9. Got to be 5 seconds at some point, right? Off of the inbound, they get it in. Missionary will go back into the corner for Clayton. He'll have a floater in the paint. It's good, and it's 22-17. Ram lead now 5. Bourret across the line. Off the wing, finds Millsap. He'll curl to the elbow, looks to the outside for McClure. Collin, a skip pass to Price. Now a handoff up top. Morrison will go in. Left hand off the glass, good. Jacob has 5. It's 24-17. Right now just trading buckets. We're near the midway point of the second quarter as we ready for the Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show. It's McCollum. That's a Benton name. That's McConnell. Might have traveled with the basketball. Turnover Tornadoes.
That's 7 turnovers for Taylorville as Colin McClure sits down.
24-17. Ram leads 7. 3-possession lead here. 4:05 left in the second quarter, and it'll be Millsap into Nesbitt. That's how this inbound will begin as they cross the timeline. You can watch us anywhere on the Section618.com app, powered by Charlie's Hair Conditioning and Heating in Carterville. Richardson off wing, goes free throw line, kicks, and this will be to the basket for Morrison, and the rebound is gobbled up by Price. Not quite midseason form with numbers and names.
Taylorville, they haven't figured out Morrison's left-handed yet.
No, they have not. So it'll be Millsap to inbound. Low post, and there it is.
Great look.
Bourret has 11. 26-17. That ties the largest Ram lead with 9. Howard with it, going to hand off. Bischnauer with the basketball. Stolen away. Millsap, can he catch up to it? Saves it. Goes into the paint, backdoor, looking for Nesbitt. What a great play.
That was all Millsap getting out in the passing lane, being very unselfish on the fast break.
Not sure who took the time out there, but it's sponsored by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, Advanced Care close to home, and I think we may have gotten that one. That was the timeout taken by the Tornadoes. Let's see. Oh, baby, we got it all. We're going to watch that one again as that was a great play started out by Quentin Millsap. And here it
Finishing
comes.
the break.
Did. Saved it from going out of bounds, still had real estate, and was able to find Bourret. What a good play by the Rams, start to finish. Defense into offense. The lead now 11. Their largest of the night. It's 28-17 with 3:25 left in the half.
And that's how Mount Vernon's going to win games this year.
I'll watch that again.
Going to have to create offense out of their defense because they are quick.
Coming out of the timeout. Makes it look so easy as he goes and steals it and then goes and gets it and then finds Nesbitt, who finishes it off.
He'd tell that pass was coming across the middle, and he's like a free safety there picking that off.
It was passed with the eyes. Clayton up top, going to throw to the deep right wing. Bischnauer wants another one.
You can't.
You're not going to make that all night, but it's Amazing Sons Plumbing three-pointer from about 25. That might be his range.
Yeah.
From the school bus as they look to drop one at the back door. It'll be stolen away by the Tornadoes. And a runner inside now. See, he's too close. That's Bischnauer. He's made 2 25-footers tonight, but Rams get the defensive board. Now it'll be a backdoor play for Marlon Price. Good find. Price was set up shot, on the right block, and there was Nesbitt to find him. It is 30-20. Ram lead is 10. Nice pass. Good back cut, and it leads to a layup from number 15, Baron Odom, who has 5. It's 30-22. Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports, the official voice of the Rams here. WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Number 1 volume dealer in Southern Illinois. It's Richardson coming off a handoff at the wing. Jump stop in the paint, gets the shot off. It's no good. Back iron. Tip back there by Marlon Price. He has 4. It's 32-22. 2:10 left in the half, and this is McConnell across the timeline with a left-hand dribble. Stops at the arc, right hand to the top. Hands over to Bischnauer. Miles Clayton with it, trying to back up his defenders. Throws to a cutting Howard. He'll go baseline, off glass, no good. Rebound Morrison. Had it stolen away, though, McConnell. They kick to the outside. Bischnauer 3, no good. Too close. Nesbitt across the timeline into the front court. Stops top of the key, throws over to the far sideline. It's Richardson to the basket. Shot's going to be short, pokes out of bounds. It'll go to the Tornadoes. Good effort, though, by Carey to follow his shot.
Yeah, probably wasn't the shot they were looking for right there.
That'll happen. Yeah. Rams have McClure, Nesbitt, Price, Timmons, Millsap. Nesbitt, I don't feel like I've named everybody now. Enough space in there. It's like, did I name 4, 5, 6? 32-22 Rams. It'll be Howard across the line, down to McConnell near the volleyball line. Feigned a pass to the left, goes right, and now stopped by Timmons. He'll find Bischnauer. Now he's in range. A little give and go there, and it'll bounce around. Got to be looking to get the pass, and now Timmons into the front court. McClure wide open three, in and out. Rebound, Timmons races for it, almost comes up with it, but it's tipped out of bounds. Good hustle by the Rams. With 1:12 left here in the first half, 32-22 score.
We'll see the Rams pick up full court, try to speed up this Taylorville team.
So now the Rams pressure. Length of the floor, and across the timeline they get. Howard was looking for number 15, Odom, and that was a good tip out of bounds by the Rams. Tornadoes will have to reset. Side out of bounds off the far sideline with 1:02 left here in the second quarter. 32-22, the Rams hanging on to a 10-point lead with the Tornadoes in the bonus.
Taylorville, a little shaky hand on the ball there. We'll see if Mount Vernon at the third quarter starts to pick up full court.
That's Clayton Top, spins off dribble, goes to the right block. He's fouled on the way up, and he'll have 2 at the line. Clayton has 3 on the night. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. We're in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. The OCSI booth returns home on Monday night when the Lady Rams welcome the Hamilton County Lady Foxes by name, McLeansboro Lady Foxes by reputation.
And I've talked to some people down there that they don't like being called McLeansboro unless they live in McLeansboro.
Right.
That's
in town, they love it. Yeah. Out of town, not so much.
And there's reasons for that.
1 and 2 that trip to the line for Clayton.
Had to do when they built a new school, I can tell you that.
49 seconds left. Price with it off of the sideline, throwing to the top. McClure off of the Capitol Dome insignia on the floor, where the old hash would be. Throwing to the left sideline for Nesbitt. Bourret, skip pass. It'll be Millsap off of the arc. Feeds wing. That was Price giving back to Millsap. Now to Timmons up top. Far sideline, it is Nesbitt. Skip pass coming again. This is to Price. Back to Nesbitt on the left side. Steps volleyball line with 20 seconds left. Ram lead is 32-23. They lead by 9. Possession arrow currently favors Taylorville starting the half. Nice move top to bottom, and that's going to be Devontae Nesbitt going right block from the top. He has 7 in the quarter, 15 on the night, 34-23. As they race for a layup as time expires, and looks like Drake Howard misses a bunny to end our first half. At half, it is the Mount Vernon Rams 34, the Taylorville Tornadoes 23. We will come back with your Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show right here on 94.1 FM and the Section 618 app.
Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC in Mount Vernon and their service department is open and ready to provide your vehicle with the top-notch service and maintenance. Their service experts are highly trained and service all makes and models. Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC service department also offers complimentary shuttle within the Mount Vernon city limits, and they can pick up and drop off your vehicle, saving you time and making it easy. Schedule your appointment and ask about their service specials by visiting schmidtchevrolet.com.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com.
Listen up, Ram Nation. Winning is in your blood. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, you never settle for less than the best. When it comes to taking your game to the next level, consider Renlake College. With over 100 programs, NJCAA sanctioned athletics, affordable tuition, and small class sizes, you know you will be getting a win with high-quality education. Whether you want to build skills and join the workforce or go to a four-year college at a fraction of the price, RLC is the obvious choice to accomplish your goals. Visit rlc.edu. Renlake College. Your journey starts here.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving the listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Bean Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
This is Carmen Huey Dykeman of Huey and Newell Funeral Homes.
And this is Marty Mills.
We know that the weeks between Thanksgiving and the New Year can be joyful but stressful. While these times are enjoyed with the warmth of your families, it can be very difficult for those that have experienced a loss. This is a time to reflect and remember the wonderful memories we have shared with our loved ones.
And let us keep in our hearts and minds all the men and women who are currently serving in our military, especially those who are unable to be with family and friends this holiday season. May all our prayers and thoughts continue to be with them and their families.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show starts now.
94.1 FM or watch us live on the Section618.com app here this afternoon as the Mount Vernon Rams lead the Taylorville Tornadoes at halftime. 34-23. It's Walk-In Wednesday every week at Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon. 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. Meet with HR and qualified candidates will be awarded a job on the spot. That's every Wednesday. Walk-In Wednesdays, Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon. I'm Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside Henry. The Mount Vernon Ram lead is 11 at the break, and the way the first quarter started, it looked a little rough at times, but the Rams were able to find a little bit of rhythm. Not much, but a little bit, and they lead by 11.
It's pretty clear offensively Mount Vernon can get whatever they want, provided they don't turn it over. Quite a few unforced turnovers probably kept this game closer than it needs to be. I don't think Coach Holloway would be really happy with the defensive effort. I'd say that'll be a point of emphasis at the half. And let's look and see if Mount Vernon maybe picks up full court here in the third quarter, speeds the game up, and tries to put it away.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with our scoring and stats coming up on our Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show coming up after the break. 34-23, Rams by 11 at the half. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
It's truck time here at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. Chris Wilson here. If you've ever wondered what you'd look like behind the wheel of a brand new Tacoma or Tundra, I'm here to tell you we can make it happen. Not only are these trucks dependable, they are sharp. We've got 60 months, 4.29% APR for qualified buyers. And with interest rates these days, you know that won't last long. The Tacoma and Tundra are both loaded with features you won't find on any other truck models. Come check them out at Munkin Toyota and tell them Chris sent you.
When you think about planning for tomorrow, it may seem overwhelming. At Country Financial, we have a suggestion. Don't get overwhelmed, get started. Because when it comes to solving the big challenges of tomorrow, you can start with simple steps today. With personalized insurance and financial services that can have a big impact on your family's future. Country Financial. When you're ready to start, we're ready to help. I'm Country Financial Representative Josh Finley. Please visit my office at Historic 1004 Main Street, Mount Vernon, or call 242-4024.
Streaming worldwide on the Section 618 app, this is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
94.1 FM. We're live on the Section618.com app tonight. As the Mount Vernon Rams have an 11-point lead at the half as we're back on this Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show with scoring and stats. Let's take a look at the numbers.
All right, first for Taylorville. They shot it 4 of 13 from two-point range, 4 of 9 from deep. That's 8 of 22 from the field. 36%, and they made 4 out of their 6 free throw attempts. For Mount Vernon, they shot it 13 of 17 from two-point range. They didn't get anything they want inside. 2 of 7 from deep. They were 15 of 24 from the field, 63%. 2 of 4 from the line. Mount Vernon out-rebounded Taylorville pretty handily, 15-8. And turnovers, that's kind of an issue for Mount Vernon, especially in my opinion. They're unforced, careless. They turned it over 10 times, which has kept this game closer than it should be. to 8 turnovers for Taylorville. We'll do the individual scoring first for Taylorville. It was Miles Clayton with 4, Will Turvey with 2, Will Bischnauer with 2 3-pointers, 6 points, and he hit them from about the volleyball line. Jake McConnell with 2, Baron Odom with 5, and rounding out the scoring, it was Drake Howard with 4. For Mount Vernon, they put 6 in the scoring column. It was Cole Timmons with a free throw, Jacob Morrison with 5, Marlon Price with a stick back at the end there. He's got 4 points. R.J. King with 6, Roland Adams with 3, and rounding out the scoring, the leading scorer, Devontae Nesbitt. He had 8 in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter. That's 15 in the game. It was a pretty tight game early. It was 8-8 with about 3 minutes left in the first. Mount Vernon scored the last 7 points of the first quarter. It was 15-8, and the score stayed around 8 to 10 points the entire second quarter, which brings us to our halftime score. It's the Mount Vernon Rams 34, the Taylorville Tornadoes 23.
Stop searching for your own insurance. You have too much on your plate. Just one call to Hall Insurance, and they'll find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it's home, auto, renters, boat, motorcycle, your business, whatever you need coverage on, they'll do the work for you. Then call you back with a quote, most times in the same day. Call 618-244-7500 or visit hallinsgroup.com. Hall Insurance Group, your independent insurance agency in Mount Vernon. hallinsgroup.com.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com. Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
The Mount Vernon Rams make their way back out on the floor from the halftime locker room. And here at the half in Springfield, they lead the Taylorville Tornadoes 34-23 as we're back on the Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show. Walgreens DC, home of walk-in Wednesdays every week, 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. Walk right on in and get an interview directly with HR, and qualified candidates will even be offered a job on the spot at Walgreens Distribution Center. Everybody needs help in Mount Vernon, but that is what it is. If anybody needs
a job, I can get them a job too.
Well, we may or may not be hiring as well, but that plug is for Walgreens Distribution Center, so our job right now is to find them some of the help they need. But the Rams may need some help to win this one in the second half. 34-23 score now. It would appear as if everything is A-OK, but for whatever reason, they just can't seem to get the Tornadoes to go away.
A little sloppy with the basketball offensively for Mount Vernon. Quit turning the ball over, especially the careless variety. And let's see if they get after Taylorville, maybe full court, three-quarter court here to start the third quarter.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Just need a rhythm.
But if Mount Vernon gets in the paint, Taylorville has no answer.
I realize I keep saying that, but really, there's not, not a huge crowd. It's a holiday weekend, and obviously it's friends and family, and Triad's already here. They play Springfield tonight. Springfield has some people here. There's a lot more red and black than there is purple or orange. Red and black is pretty well the primary color of this tournament. Taylorville and Mount Vernon are the outsiders. Triad, Granite City, Springfield, all red and black. And I'm here to tell you, the crowd is poor. Nobody's here.
Maybe 100.
Oh,
maybe.
Are you counting personnel?
Yeah, I'm looking down here to the right. Maybe.
That's not good. All right, we're about to start the second half. There we go. Everything's plugged back in. It needs to be plugged in.
Good to go?
So we're going to go now. I think so. It'll be Taylorville Tornado basketball to start. Avs will be Clayton across the timeline. We're in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Orthopedic urgent care now open. No appointment necessary. Walk in daily 8 until 4. Right now, perimeter passing from the Tornadoes. This is McConnell with it, looking for Drake Howard up top. That's where he'll go. Then out of the wing for Howard. They're pretty well telegraphing everything right now. They go baseline there, and they leave an easy layup short, as that was McConnell.
It's a tough matchup for R.J. King having to guard a 5'8" guard.
Richardson off the far sideline for the Rams. They move right to left here in the second half. They're up 11, 34-23 with 7:20 to go in the third. Scoreboard updates tonight will be presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Find him online at TonyWilt.com. Adams off of the elbow, looks for RJ. Had to break away from an armbar and finally able to lay one into the basket. It's 36-23 Rams.
That's my favorite high-low play. Saw the Rams start the second quarter with that play.
Clayton off a spin to the basket makes one look easy. 36-25, 6:53 left in the third. All the action driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville, where buying a vehicle is simple, easy, and fun. Nesbitt will back it up to the center circle, stops the timeline, or volleyball line, pardon me, just crossed the timeline. And now a set three on the way from McClure is short. Rebound chased down by Richardson, and they say it bounced off of the baseline before Richardson got there. He had a chance to save it. And it'll be Tornado basketball.
So the shots Mount Vernon's going to need McClure to make as the year goes on.
6:32 left here in the third, just underway with second half action. Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside, Jeff Crow taking care of the camera, Jimmy Neptune pushing all the buttons back at the studio. Odom throws over to Howard. He'll try a three. It's no good. Rebound to Bourret. He'll throw to the left wing. Good head fake by Adams. He'll drive. Picks up his dribble. Needs help. Finds Richardson. Carry off to the left wing near the timeline. Crossover dribble working against Clayton. He'll find Bourret to reset. As Nesbitt went right to Adams. Back to Nevante Nesbitt. Nice head fake. He went the other way and now gives to McClure. Shot fake. He'll throw into the corner. Now an Adams three on the way. No good. Backdoor rebound. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Rams. It'll be Tornado basketball. 36-25 the score. Rams still by 11 with 5:50 left in the third.
Couple good looks for Mount Vernon. Can't get him to go down.
The basketball right now reflective of the overall energy in the gymnasium.
It's pretty dark in here, you know. It's probably a little tough shooting.
Doesn't help matters as a Drake three. Drake Howard somehow tie up the baseline to stay in. Looked like he stepped out, but it's stolen away by King. Saved to McClure. 5:28 left in the third. Rams are up 36-25 as Adams hope to change that from the corner. Nothing he can do. Throws to the outside now for Nesbitt. He's off the right arc. Left-hand dribble into the paint. Gives right back. Adams wide open three. Good. Amazing Sons Plumbing three-pointer. Roland Adams, his second of the night. He has 6, and it's 39-25. This is the Rams' largest lead. 5:05 left in the third quarter. Clayton with it off of the volleyball lines. Can give it back to Bischnauer, who goes to Howard. Stolen away. Roland Adams behind the back dribble into the front court. Now pulls up inside the free throw line. It's in and out. Got his own rebound. Was trying to tip it to the back door or tip it back in. I'm not sure which, but we have a foul after the rebound. Ooh, boy.
Looks like it's going to be on King.
Justice Malone, our current Josh Finley Country Financial Ram of the Week. Contact Josh Finley at Country Financial today. Talk about how he can help ensure the future you're dreaming of.
Second foul on King.
McConnell with the basketball and a left-hand dribble back to the top of the key. Shifts gears, tries to go inside mid-post. He'll have to kick out. Finds Odom with the basketball. They swing it around to the right sideline. Dribble drive here for Clayton. Picked up, leans in for the shot, and no good. Looked like it was going to die off the back of the iron and drop through. Not the case as the Rams get the board. As Nesbitt looks to the top for Richardson. Ball fake left, goes right. Has to pull back. Far sideline, now bounce pass underneath for R.J. King, and won the height battle, lost the battle to get to the basket.
Yeah, there's a tendency to want to bring the ball down a little bit.
And so the Rams somehow able to maintain possession here, up 39-25, 4:04 left. We're in the third. Three on the way for Richardson, no good. Back iron. King chases down the rebound mid-post, gives it right back to a cutting Richardson, who has to chase it down after losing it. It's in the corner. Adams will reset to Nesbitt off the far sideline. Three coming out of the corner. Richardson, good. Amazing Sons Plumbing three-pointer. Kerry Richardson, his first bucket of the night. Ram lead is 42-25. At the half, Mount Vernon leading Benton 31-27. That's girls basketball tonight. We have an SSM Health timeout. SSM Health Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home. Again, that Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard. Lady Rams lead Benton at the half, 31-27. That game on AM 940 and 96.5 FM. The WMIX AM feed on the Section618.com app or the Q106 feed on the Section 618 app.
Lady Rams looking to pick up their third win of the week in what's a pretty loaded tournament top to bottom.
Yeah, they went 2-1 in their pool, and because of tiebreakers, ended up playing for fifth instead of third.
I mean, Oakville's probably the best team over there, but the rest of them are all pretty well to equal.
Because you knew by going 2-1, they were not going to play for the championship, having lost to Muscuda. But Freeburg pulls off the upset this morning over Muscuda. That messes everything up.
Yep.
And so because when Big Jake texted me earlier, he was like, hey, here's how this will work. He didn't give me the full details. So it's like, okay, they win, they're in the third place game. They lose, and they're in the fifth place game. He's like, not exactly.
Yeah,
So he sent me the full breakdown, and give a lot of credit to Big Jake as he
I think him and Mike, they didn't use calculators or anything.
Nope.
They did it right in their head, and they had her down to 1/100ths of a point. And
they did all the math. Not a lot of math to do here. Rams up 17, 42-25. That timeout taken by Taylorville. It'll be their basketball. McConnell with it off of the right wing, trying to beat his man to the basket. Stumbles with it, unforced error. It'll be a turnover on the Tornadoes. Scoreboard updates again presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online at TonyWilt.com or look for that white State Farm Jeep around town.
Got a big Mid-South Conference, an old school battle at Christopher Turkey Tournament tonight. Waltonville and Wayne City will play for the championship.
So would that have been a Quad Counties Conference rivalry back in the day, too?
Yes, it would. As Taylorville's going 1-2-2 zone.
3:23 left in the third, 42-25. Rams with a big chance to really do some damage here. Deep right wing for McClure. It's Nesbitt back to Collin up top. Looks back to Bourret. Throwing the Adams off of the far sideline. Now back to Nesbitt. 3:10 left in the third. The action driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Good feed. High post, but ripped away from R.J. King. Streaming is presented by Red Lake College. Rams fans, listen up. We know you like winning because it's what you do. Affordable, close-to-home college that prepares you for the workforce or a four-year college. Now that's a win. Red Lake College, your journey starts here. McClure up top, throws left wing. It'll be a mid-post jumper on the way, no good. Nesbitt stole the rebound, put it back up, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Looking for points 16 and 17 on the night as he goes to the free throw line with 2:53 left in the third.
Got hit hard there.
Marion lost to Westcliff today. Carbondale beat Jerseyville. That was for fifth place at the Roxana tournament. Centralia playing for the title tilt tonight against Gateway Legacy Christian. That game at 7 o'clock on the Section618.com app or 95.3 X95 on your radio.
Carbondale's an X factor, ain't they? What do you...
Everybody knows my thoughts. If they don't, it's that Carbondale is an X factor.
Yeah. I think they'll be okay.
Missed the front, made the back, makes it 43-25. Rams by 18. Pressuring here off of the inbound and length of the floor. Bishnauer able to throw into the corner for Odom. He finds Clayton, who got away with a carry. His shot's no good. Ball don't lie. That's why the rebound went to Devontae Nesbitt. Lob ahead. RJ beats the defender. It's strong on the shot to the backboard. Rebound will go to McConnell. Quickly into the front court for the Tornadoes playing quickly. Up top, Clayton. Stops elbow, throws to Odom. Down to the right corner. A three on the way. Good. Will Turby knocks down a Maids & Sons Plumbing three-pointer. Unclogs the basket. Well, that'll cut it to 15. 2:12 left in the third. McClure with it on the volleyball line. As now they look for the lob into RJ. Lost it, regained it. Now struggles to get it up. No good. Puts it back up, and good. Not sure how many times the charm, but he's in double figures with 10. It's 45-28. Turvey with it, thrown to the top. Off the right side, Bishnauer now goes to Clayton. Clayton across over dribble to the high post. Flashes outside for McConnell. Lost the basketball, ooh, but recovered nicely.
Probably got fouled.
Bishnauer with it. They throw short corner. And now Clayton got it from Odom. They kick to a wide open Turvey for three. No good. A little topsy-turvy that time, and the Rams will steal it. That was King. Dribbled off the foot of Nesbitt, and we'll have the possession arrow going to the Rams here on the jump ball. Oh, boy.
Well played with the topsy-turvy.
Thanks. This is one where a jump ball is a good thing with it going to the Rams because nothing great was going to happen in transition. Let's reset this one out of bounds. I thought of it when I said Turvey, and then I said something about to the top. And I was like, oh, I missed a golden opportunity there.
You did well.
Forced it back in. Rams lead by 17. Off the inbound, it'll be Navante Nesbitt into the front court. Little lob pass over to the far sideline. McClure gives it right back to Bourret for a triple, and it's nada. Into the front court will go Howard. Stolen away almost by Bourret, and now he'll block the shot, kind of. Rebound will be tipped all the way over to Colin McClure, and the Rams have the basketball. Less than a minute to play in the third. Starting to get more fans in attendance. None of them here for this one. Rams will host this tournament in 2026. That'll be Trevor McClure's senior year as I spot him in the stands. Big brother Colin had it now. Bourret going to go into the corner for Richardson. Back to Devontae. Now to Colin. 3 on the way. Short. Rebound. We'll have a foul in the said rebound. Yeah, whatever. 27.5 seconds left. That foul will be on the Rams.
Third foul on Kerry Richardson.
Millsap will enter the game. Richardson will take a seat. So Rams secondary for Rams secondary on the sub. Across the timeline for Turvey and the Tornadoes. Looking top for McConnell. Settles for the right side, and they almost throw it away. And they do. Turnover forced by Devontae. He'll take the layup the rest of the way, but missed it. Put back is there. Wyatt Pilson. Pilson comes up with some big second chance points there. The Ram lead now 19 with 4.3 seconds left. Turvey will have to throw to Bishnar, who wants a 3 at the buzzer. It is no good. Would have been offensive goaltending anyway. 47-28 after 3. The Mount Vernon Rams on top of the Taylorville Tornadoes. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Hull Towers in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Hull Tower Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
People's National Bank has 2 great CD specials for you. A 9-month CD at 2% APY and a 15-month CD at 2.5% APY. Come in today to take advantage of this limited time offer. Stop by any People's National Bank location and open a 9-month CD at 2% APY or a 15-month CD at 2.5% APY today. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Annual percentage yield accurate as of September 27th, 2022. $500 to open and obtain APY.
Back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX.
Hey, how about 94.1 FM? That's at AM 940. That's not where we're at.
What happened there?
Don't know. I've been on that one in forever. 94.1 FM. We're live on the section618.com app tonight. Rams by 19 heading into the fourth over Taylorville. Tornadoes start with the basketball. Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside. Off of a turkey hangover. As we look for a left-hand layup off that far block there by number 12, McConnell, his 4th points of the night. It's 47-30. At least I'm off a turkey. I had my turkey yesterday. 7:32 in the fourth. Had that delicious turkey sandwich this morning.
Always the leftovers, maybe the best part.
Off of the far sideline, Roland Adams looking to break for the baseline. Nothing there. Good job by Howard to shut him off, and now he'll get one up to Millsap. Millsap, Nesbitt, McClure, Pilson, and Adams for the Rams. Much like the 09 Woodlawn Cardinals had the Hart Foundation, maybe the 22 Rams will have the Adams family.
There you go.
Right wing, it is Millsap. Nice move to the bucket. Missed it off the back of the iron. Pilson got the rebound. Puts it back up and in. Good second chance points for Wyatt.
That's his game. Kind of the dirty work.
(49-30). Rams by 19. Now this is Howard to the basket. Off balance shot, no good. And this might, if this is where shots stop falling, this is going to be a long fourth quarter for the Tornadoes. As Nesbitt left at the circle with a right-hand dribble. Steps to the volleyball line. Nice crossover dribble. Gets in mid-post. Shoves it back door for Pilson. Lost out of, nope. Good save by Adams. Skip pass to the right wing for Millsap. Stops free throw line, gives to McClure. Shot fakes his way into a 17-footer that's no good. They thought they had the rebound with Nets, but I thought I heard a whistle, and then it goes out of bounds. It's Taylorville basketball. Okay, then. All the action driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Works buying a vehicle is simple, easy, and fun. Length of the floor inbound here for the Tornadoes, down 19. 6:07 left to play. Right wing here for Turvey. They throw to the top, McConnell. Good ball fake. Bischenauer off the left. Spin dribble. Pulls up outside the paint. His jumper's good. It's 49-32.
That's a tough shot.
Makes all kinds of crazy jumpers. Good for him. Now Adams wants a three. Good! Mason Sons Plumbing three-pointer, third of the night from Roland Adams. And the Ram lead is 20, 52-32. McConnell off of the right wing, has 4 on the night. Looks for Clayton up top. Goes left anyway and gets to Bischenauer. Ball fake left, went right. Now as he's falling, gets a pass to Turvey in the corner. He'll drive off a curl into the paint. Mid-post, he's pivoting. And
turnover.
Ton, 3 in the lane. More like 6. We'll pause for station identification.
WMIX FM Mount Vernon.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas from 94.1 WMIX, a free service of Withers Broadcasting.
Top of the hour with it up top for the Rams. That was Roland Adams looking to the right wing there in the front court. This is Millsap. Left-hand dribble. He'll throw it left of the circle here for number 35, Marlon Price. Rams up 20, 52-32. I'm Chris Hugo. Hank Evans alongside. Millsap from the left wing. We'll try to skip one back to the right wing. Out of bounds on an unforced error. It'll be a turnover on the Rams. As a Rams fan, winning is in your blood. Get your next big win by building skills or earning a degree at the state's top 2% most affordable college. Red Lake College, your journey starts here. Visit rlc.edu for more info. Rams will steal it away. That's Price in the backcourt. Leaving up ahead, Millsap for the layup, and no good. Rebound and put back for Marlon Price, not there. Inside, Timmons with the left hand. So Timmons' second chance points, his first field goal of the night. The Ram lead now 54-32. Deep three, Bischenauer, yep.
Got to guard him out the volleyball line.
Will Bischenauer is 3 of 3 from 25 and beyond. 54-35, the lead back under 20.
He should shoot it more.
He should shoot it from out there and only out there. Roland Adams to the left wing, Millsap. They skip a pass, Price. Now to Timmons. Had it stolen away, however, by Turvey. He'll go on a 1-on-2 at the left side. Defender's clear, puts it back up, got set. Good move by Will Turvey. He has 7. We'll have a timeout called by Tim Holloway. This timeout presented by SSM Health. Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home in the King City. We are midway through the fourth. It's 54-37. Rams lead went from about 22 to 17 in a hurry.
Not how you want to finish a game, and that's what Coach Holloway's talking about right now. It's not going to hurt Mount Vernon tonight, but you get on the road in a tough conference game, it could bite you. Kind of lacks on defense for sure.
Rams' next game will be Friday night. The Centralia Orphans come to Shagnon Gymnasium. We'll have it for you here. 94.1 FM, the section6and8.com app with streaming video. We're somewhere Thursday. I believe Effingham for the girls.
Correct.
So we go to the Ham for the girls. We end up at the Ham, I think, later in the year for the boys, or they come to us. Or
we will go to Effingham boys and girls. We go to T-Town boys.
Yep, around Christmas.
Right. Game before the holiday tournament.
I feel like Mascoutah comes for a girls' game like at noon, close to Christmas. I'll have to double-check that schedule. Don't want to put out any false information, but it's a big week. Don't forget the shootout next Saturday at Mount Vernon. A lot of great games in the Southern Illinois Classic. Rams out of the timeout with the basketball, 54-37 lead. Roland Adams with it off of the right wing. A ball fake coming to the near side, drops it off for Timmons. Right-hand dribble through the circles, throws off to the far sideline for Millsap. Quinton going to come near side. Rams just with some ball movement here up top. Morrison will check in next dead ball. Richardson throw into the corner for Millsap. Head fake. Roland Adams wanted it. He was doing jumping jacks over there to get the attention of the ball handler. Adams gets it off of the far wing, steps up top, throws over to Timmons. Good crossover by Timmons. Goes up with the left hand to the bucket, left block, and he's fouled on the way. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple.
Rams are able to run about 50 seconds off the clock there, trying to put this one to bed and go home.
you've been injured on the job, call Hannigan and McGovern at 618-241-9251. Experience you can count on. Reputation you can trust. Oh, wait, no.
Towel.
Oh.
Got a little sweat on the floor.
As Mike would say, wipe up the hustle.
Yeah.
3:16 left in the fourth, 54-37 score with Cole Timmons awaiting two opportunities at the free throw line. Trying to get this Ram lead, rather. I was thinking about the Lady Rams and how I need to check for an update. Over there on AM 940 and 96.5 FM tonight. First free throw on the way for Timmons is good. He has 4 on the night. It's 55-37. After 3, the Lady Rams lead Benton 49-44.
That'll be going to the wire, it looks like.
That's for 5th place at the Nashville Invitational Tournament. 56-37. Ram lead is 19. Quick pass in the corner, Clayton. Ooh, he took an extra step before the dribble. Left it short off of the iron. Rebound will go the other way for the Rams. And Lady Rams 49, Benton 44. Here comes Morrison off a pass. Pulls up. Ooh, around the defender. I love it. Or over the defender, I should say. I still don't realize he's a left-hander, but it's 58-37.
That's 7 in the game for Morrison.
Scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com. With it up top, Timmons, a good steal. From the backcourt, going to dribble it out. Left block layup, good. Big play there. Cole Timmons stretches it to 60-37. He has 6 in the quarter. It's highlight worthy. I just need a moment where I can play it. Clayton will throw into the corner off of the arc here with a left-hand dribble. Clayton gets it back and a pull-up for a 3. No good. A rebound, chase down. Richardson in the corner. Good footwork there by Carey. 2:15 left, fourth quarter. 60-37, Ram lead 23. I could probably show it now, but the second I do, something's going to happen.
Never fails.
Never fails. That Timmons play is worth a look.
We'll find time.
There we go.
Right now.
There it is. Cole Timmons on the steal turned into a layup. Had his eyes on it. Perfect execution. Just makes it right off the block.
The Rams will clear their bench.
Right now it's 60-37 SSM Health. Good Samaritan Hospital. Advanced care close to home. And looks like we're going to see Brogan Holloway.
It's like
Blaine Brown. I got it. Davian Goodwin. I know by the hair. Jake Page and Camden Laskowski.
They can grow it better than we can.
And looks like Colin McClure shifting to an assistant coach role. As he is outside the timeout huddle and next to the coaches. So in case you missed it, Camden Laskowski will inbound the basketball. Davion Goodwin, Jake Page, Brogan Holloway, and Blaine Brown are your Rams on the floor. Page will inbound to the left of the scorer's table. Into Holloway in the corner. Right-hand dribble for Holloway. Throws underneath Brown. Off the block. Turnaround coming. Fade jumper. No good. Rebound will go to... I don't have a 13 on my roster, but that's all right. 3 on the way for the Tornadoes is no good. Rebound underneath. Nobody there. Ends up with Brown ahead to Laskowski into the front court with 1:38 left in the fourth. Davion Goodwin with the basketball coming around for a 3 up top for Holloway. No good. Rebound will be kicked, and Page will come up with it. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds by the Tornadoes.
And this group here don't get to play very much. You want to let her fly when you get a chance.
Grip, rip, let her fly. Inbound will come from Page. Holloway with the basketball. He'll drive. Looking for the over-the-shoulder pass. I was trying to take a picture. I don't think that's necessarily the image you want to capture. And
turnover Rams.
Nope. Snapped at the wrong time. 60-37, the Ram lead here. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Tornadoes with the basketball. This is Pyatt with it up top. To the right wing for Harker. Poor coming away with it. To Turvey. Now to the left side here. Stolen away by the Rams. And now up the right side, Jake Page, and 1. Here, as we're about to take a picture of it, it's like, oh, just capture the replay, moron. As Page will go to the line for the end one. What a great play by Jake Page. I think I got it, too. We're going to take a chance. This is the right replay. Yep. Uses that speed, got to the bucket, finished it off with relative ease. And now has the free throw coming. And makes that 3-point play for the Rams. Turvey into the front court here, 63-37 Rams. And now, of course, the kid not in the book.
We'll call
makes
him
a three.
Number 13.
63-40 Rams, 40 seconds left. Goodwin going to try to attack Iron here in the paint. And we'll have a foul. White with a hold, so it's on the Tornadoes. Of course, really, the Rams played so many red and black teams this week, I could just use file photos. Holloway will inbound with 35 seconds left. It's to the back door for Page. Left it short. Rebound will be tipped away out of bounds. Last touch by the Tornadoes.
Good look by Holloway.
So Holloway will inbound again. Inbound will be a skip to Page. Holloway coming around. Going back to the right with 26 seconds. Three on the way is going to be no good by Laskowski. Rebound Page. He'll try a Mason Sons Plumbing three. It's in and out. Rebound Laskowski. Sky's high for it. Looking for the skip to Page. Brogan Holloway wants it. Three from the top is no good. Rebound underneath with 10 seconds. It'll stay. No, it'll go with the Tornadoes.
This group's firing, ain't they? That's what you do when you don't get in very much. You let them rip.
When you get in the game, you jack up shots. It's what you do. Josh Finley, Country Financial Ram of the Week. Congratulations again to Justice Malone. Lady Rams. 6 seconds left. We'll have your Schmitz-Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame coming up. Pocket pick there by Page. It's recovered by the Tornadoes, and that brings us to the finale. Final horn sounds, and the Mount Vernon Rams win this one tonight. The final score is Mount Vernon 63, the Tornadoes 40. We'll come back with your Schmitz-Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Hey, Ram Nation, let's talk about winning. It's what you do. Whether on the court, field, or in a classroom, you never settle for less than your best. To get a big win in your next step of education, consider Renlake College. With over 100 programs, NJCAA sanctioned athletics, affordable tuition, and small class sizes, you know you'll be getting a win with high-quality education. You could join the workforce with the skills you'll learn with a certificate or degree, or go to a 4-year college at fraction of the price. Visit rlc.edu. Renlake College. Your journey starts here.
Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. At Landers Towing and Collision, we think that building a winning team is essential to providing our customers with the best service possible. Some of the products we have to offer include pre- and post-repair scanning for a clean bill of health, unibody and structural repair measuring, frame measuring and repair, and ADAS calibrations. ADAS is a network of sensors, cameras, modules, and programming that assist in driving and parking functions. Choosing the correct team to repair your vehicle that has evolved alongside this technology is essential for a safe and quality repair. That's why we have spent countless hours providing our technicians with the highest level of training the industry has to offer. ICAR Gold Class Certified Collision Repair Training. We would like to welcome our newest members to the team, the Welch Collision Center family. Now with more locations to serve you, big or small, we tow and fix them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show starts now.
94.1 FM, or we're live on the Section618.com app tonight. Mount Vernon Rams finish up a post-Thanksgiving win against the Taylorville Tornadoes here at the Stovetop Stuffing Classic. They knock off Taylorville 63-40. Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC, superior selection and service. Find your perfect ride at Schmidt Chevrolet, Mount Vernon. 3423 Broadway, or log on to schmidtchevrolet.com. RamsBasketball.com. We'll take a break, come back, get you caught up with scoring and stats of this one. It is Mount Vernon 63, Taylorville 40, your final score. Rams now 2-2. Taylorville starts the season at 0-4. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com.
Listen up, Ram Nation. Winning is in your blood, whether on the court, field, or in the classroom. You never settle for less than the best. When it comes to taking your game to the next level, consider Renlake College. With over 100 programs in NJCAA sanctioned athletics, affordable tuition, and small class sizes, you know you will be getting a win with high-quality education. Whether you want to build skills and join the workforce or go to a four-year college at a fraction of the price, RLC is the obvious choice to accomplish your goals. Visit rlc.edu. Renlake College. Your journey starts here.
Watch the Rams in stunning high definition via the Section 618 app, powered by Renlake College.
94.1 FM are live on the Section618.com app tonight. Final score, the Mount Vernon Rams 63, the Taylorville Tornadoes 40, as the Rams finish the Stovetop Stuffing Classic 2-2. While the Tornadoes finish 0-4. Rams will welcome Centralia on Friday night, but we'll talk about more of that as we wrap up the broadcast a little bit later on. As we're back on the Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame, SchmidtChevrolet.com to schedule your service appointments or view their inventory online. Or see for yourself in person, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Looks like we're good to go on the scoring and stats of this one.
All right, first for Taylorville. They were 8 of 23 from two-point range, 7 of 17 from deep. That's 15 of 40 from the field, 38%. They shot 6 free throws, made 4 of them. Rebounding, they got hammered on the boards. Mount Vernon out-rebounded Taylorville, 34-16. Ball handling, turnovers, Mount Vernon did a much better job in the second half. They had 10 turnovers in the first half, only 3 in the second half. So turnovers, Mount Vernon 13, Taylorville 16. Mount Vernon way bigger than Taylorville. They were able to dominate inside. They shot at 21 of 38 from two-point range. Still shooting poor from the outside, which is a concern going forward. Or at least they're going to have to shoot better to beat better teams. They were only 4 of 18 from three-point range. 25 of 55 for the game, 45%. They only shot 8 free throws, making 5. Individual scoring, first for Taylorville, as they fall to 0-4. They put 7 players in the scoring column. It was the mysterious number 13 with 3 points there at the end. Drake Howard had 4. Baron Odom 5, Jake McConnell 4, Will Turvey had 7, Miles Clayton 6, and the only double-digit scorer with 11 points, 3 three-pointers from about 25 feet. It was Will Bishnauer. For Mount Vernon, they put, looks like about 9 in the scoring column. It was Jake Page with 3. Cole Timmons had 7. I had Wyatt Pilson with 4, Jacob Morrison with 7, Marlon Price 4, Kerry Richardson 3. It was R.J. King with 10, Rowan Adams with 9, and Devontae Nesbitt with 16 points all in the first 3 quarters. He sat most of the fourth quarter. So it was a 34-23 lead at half. Mount Vernon was never really threatened. They led 47-28 after 3, and they were able to cruise on home, clear the bench with about 2 minutes left. That brings us to our final score. Mount Vernon improves to 2-2 on the season as they win it 63-40.
We'll have final thoughts and our Mount Vernon Culver's 3 starts of the game coming up next on the Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show. Final score, Mount Vernon 63, Taylorville 40. We'll talk about it next. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
When you think about planning for tomorrow, it may seem overwhelming. At Country Financial, we have a suggestion. Don't get overwhelmed, get started. Because when it comes to solving the big challenges of tomorrow, you can start with simple steps today. With personalized insurance and financial services that can have a big impact on your family's future. Country Financial. When you're ready to start, we're ready to help. I'm Country Financial Representative Josh Finley. Please visit my office at historic 1004 Main Street, Mount Vernon, or call 242-4024.
One more reason Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin?
Hi, welcome to Culver's.
Just take it from our team member, Sarah.
When you order a Culver's Butterburger, you're never just a customer. You're a guest in our home. See, where we come from, people do right by each other. It's why we cook each Butterburger to order just for you, right down to getting the perfect sear on the beef. Delicious. That extra care may be a small town thing, but it's big time important to us.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Mount Vernon Culver's 3 stars of the game are next.
94.1 FM, or you can listen to us live or watch us live on the Section618.com app. Back on your Schmitz-Relay Buick GMC postgame show, Mount Vernon wraps up a 63-40 win tonight over the Taylorville Tornadoes. Superior selection and service at Schmitz-Relay Buick GMC in Mount Vernon. See for yourself on Broadway or log on to schmitzrelay.com. So we owe you 3 stars of the game, courtesy of your Mount Vernon Culver's.
All right, number 3 be Rowan Adams. He hit 3 3-pointers, and it's going to be going forward. Mount Vernon's going to have a couple shooters step up and shoot the ball better. We'll go number 2, Jacob Morrison. He had 7 points off the bench, and teams have trouble figuring out he's left-handed. He definitely is tough going to that left hand. And number 1, it was R.J. King. He had a couple stickbacks, 10 points. On defense, he had to guard a 5'9" guard, which is no fun. He had to chase all over the perimeter. He'll be wore out tonight, but number 1 star, R.J. King.
A big night for the Rams, without a doubt.
You know, it got better from the start of the week to this tonight. Overmatched opponent, no doubt. But it gets a lot tougher from here, and just going through my book, the first 3-4 games, Mount Vernon's going to have to shoot a little better, I think, to beat better teams, especially from 3-point range. But 2-2, the way the week started, I think Mount Vernon will be okay with that.
They certainly will. We're back on the air Friday night. The Mount Vernon Rams welcome the Centralia Orphans. As Centralia comes to town, our first conference game of the year. It'll be on 94.1 FM, where you can watch it live on the Section618.com app. Quinn McClure just walked up and offered us some pizza, of course, and appreciate the hospitality.
He said we look like guys that like to eat.
You look at me, and that's an easy guess.
We got an offensive line between me, you, and Crow.
That's certainly going to do it for us tonight. Not trying to dodge the fact that I'm fat. Just we have to get back on the road, back to the King City. Again, Rams on the air Friday night against Centralia. Monday night, it'll be the Lady Rams and the Hamilton County Lady Foxes. You can find that game right here on 94.1 FM or watch it live on the Section 618 app. For Jeff Crow, for Brock Myers, back at the Mount Vernon studio. For all of us at WMIX Sports, Hank Evans flanking me to my left. I'm Chris Hugo. Final score here in Springfield. The Mount Vernon Rams 63, Taylorville Tornadoes 40. So long.
Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX and the Section 618 app has been sponsored by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports, Wren Lake College, Country Financial Agent Josh Bentley, Mays & Sons Plumbing,